Sure, welcome to Bruce Ellington to college football the other day.
I think Bruce Ellington, he's a good athlete, but I told him I was going to get him this summer, and I just got him.
Good giver.
Yeah.
Stephon, last year there were, some breakdowns in the defensive secondary and some long passes on you guys, especially over the second half of the season. What have you guys done to kind of work on correcting that this year?
We're just trying to come out and practice every day and trying to do a great job, and the coach is just trying to simplify it for us, so we just go out and do what we do.
Jadeveon and Clowney joining us as well.
Devin, you guys, just talk about how talented this defensive line is compared to the other ones you've been on.
This starting line this year, I'd say, would probably be one of the fastest lines we've had. Like it seems every year, we get faster and faster and we get more athletic. So this by far, I'd say, would be one of the best lines that we've had.
Jadeveon, a lot of guys have come in here, but nobody's coming here with probably more publicity than you. Big spotlight's going to be on you, as evidenced by the first practice. How do you expect to handle all that attention, or are you ready for it?
Oh, yes, I just play hard. I do what the coach tells me to do. Whatever comes day.
Stephon, can you talk about the challenge to trying to cover Alshon because he's so big, and the fact that you can be really close to him and still not be able to do much about a pass?
Yeah, Alshon, he's a great athlete. You can play good defense on him, and he'll end up catching the ball probably with one hand. A lot of people don't know that he got great speed too. He got sneaky speed, so he's a great player.
Devin, tell the impact of the players you left had on your decision to come to South Carolina.
Excuse me?
The impact that Stephon had on your decision to come to South Carolina.
Oh, it played a big factor. I said I was going to play with him regardless of where he went. I told him that before he went to college. I said I was going to play with you.
Stephon, along the same lines, how much did your decision to come here have to do with Holloman's decision? Was there any influence at all?
I don't think so. I just told Devontae to go to whichever school that he felt comfortable going to. So once I committed, once he came under the visit, he felt comfortable, so he came in.
Jadeveon, during the first few days of practice, have you felt any pressure to live up to the hype and to prove that you're as good as everyone thinks you are?
I just take it as coming out here playing with some better and faster athletes out here, and the speed of it is speeding up, so I got to speed up now. But it's turning out pretty good. I'm getting the hang of it now.
Pete's got one on. Okay, go ahead.
Jadeveon, just talking about how comfortable you feel as a freshman coming in. You know so many of these guys. It seems like your comfort level is about as good as it can be, and how that could help you perform better that way, knowing so many of these guys.
I've been around these guys since last year, coming in, visiting, talking to them, and it's a great group of guys. They play hard, here to win, everybody here to win, trying to accomplish something that ain't been done here, and I'm here to help be part of it.
This is for all you guys who wants to answer this. Obviously, the big crowd at the start of practice, were you guys at all surprised that there were that many people and the expectations that are out there about what you can achieve this fall?
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a lot of people at our first practice because we got great fans. They always support us, they behind us no matter what. And we're just trying to take it one day at a time and play hard and see what the results going to be.
Coming in for me, I was surprised. I ain't never seen that many people at a practice before, so I was like, God, these fans really love the Gamecocks down here. It's pretty fun. It's just one of those things of you know, they're expecting us high expectations from last year, so, you know, they wanted to come out and see us perform our practice, what we're going to do for this year. So it was a good feeling coming out practice and seeing even more people than what we were last year.
It's good. Good, it's good. Back to Pete.
Hey, Devin, is it going to make your job a little bit easier there, knowing that Jadeveon and Melvin Ingram are on the other side there and maybe avoid double teams?
It basically should take some of the pressure off all four of us on the front line itself, because not only do we have to worry about one of us, they have to worry about four of us on the front line.
Pete?
Devin, I've got to ask. I mean, you come into this season a first team All SEC preseason guy, and yet it seems all anybody wants to talk about is the guy sitting right next to you, the defensive end. I mean, does that bother you at all, or do you welcome having that kind of help?
No, it's not a problem at all. You know, he's a good teammate and everything. He's a good player and all, so it doesn't like affect me having to answer questions about him or anything.
Stephon, Alshon made the comment at SEC Media Days when he was asked who the best defensive back in the SEC he had to play against was you. What are your thoughts on that?
It's good coming from Alshon because he's probably the best receiver in the SEC. So, like I said, we just try to, in practice, just go out and try to make each other better. So that's a great comment from him.
Stephon, everybody knows that Alshon has great hands. Who else among the receiving corps do you really expect or respect their ability to catch the ball? And who among the defensive backs do you think also have great hands?
Defensive back, I mean, I think all of us athletes, but I think Akeem Auguste got great hands. DJ will step it up for swearing. And probably on the offensive side, they got a lot of weapons. Jason Barnes, the senior, he looking for a big year. It's a lot of them. Demary Bird, it's a lot of them.
Jadeveon, you moved around a lot in high school defensively. Have you been here long enough to tell if it's not, I'm not talking about the players you're playing against or the ability level, but just tactically, is it kind of the same kind of thing, or have you been around long enough to tell that it's going to be different in terms of your role on game day?
It's going to be different. I mean, they want me to be a playmaker out here, but everybody a playmaker, so I just play my part, whatever coach tells me to do. Cut, outside edge, I mean, it's hard, the playbook hard to learn, but I mean, I'm going to get it down. So.
You think you'll be moved around a lot like you were in high school?
That's like end.
Stephon, is it more difficult for you guys in the secondary to match up with somebody like Alshon, or is it tougher to match up with those guys like Demir and Bruce that are really fast and move well in space?
I mean, depends on what kind of defensive back it is. If you're more physical, you probably like to line up against smaller receivers because you can get them out their routes. But Alshon, he more physical, he can push off on smaller defensive backs, so he like to use his body. So it's kind of different for. Depending on what kind of defensive back you is.
Stephon, what makes you say DJ's going to have a big year?
I mean, me and DJ were very close, and the whole summer we've just been working hard together. And DJ, he got strong real fast, and I think he'll be the quarterback of our defense because he's playing safety and he can see the whole defense. So I think DJ got a big year this year.
Did something particularly happen for him to make that light come on, or is it just gradual maturation?
I mean, I think DJ's freshman year, he came in, he played cornerback, and then last year he moved to safety, probably late. This year, I think it's built for him to have a big year.
Devin, Coach Long has never put you in the big talker group.